Good morning. It is Tuesday, September 7th. It's Tuesday, September 7th, and I am starting a new studio blog. So welcome to the studio blog. I am going to be trying to make shorter vlogs this month. We are testing something. So I'll be filming across the week. And it's also a very special week because it is my first week being unemployed, self-employed. Yeah, I finished my full-time job last week on Friday, and it was Labor Day weekend, so I took the full weekend, and I took Monday off. I did a little bit of work on Monday. Who am I kidding? I'm always working, but I didn't film for Monday because it was Labor Day weekend. And yeah, it is my first week. I am going to have a little bit of a break. It's not really going to be a break, but I am thinking about it as a break from salaried life because, for those of you who don't know, I studied architecture in college at MIT, and then I went into UX design. So I was a UX designer for about 3 years, and then I got laid off during the pandemic. You can watch my May studio vlog. I think it was May or June studio vlog from last year. I got laid off during the pandemic. I found another job, and it was never going to be a long-term thing. It was always going to be kind of a short-term thing, and then I was going to just figure out what I was going to do afterwards. But during my job, my second job, the one that I just finished, I was able to get a green card. I'm Canadian. So, yeah, my first job laid me off in the middle of the pandemic, and I did not have a green card, and I thought that was pretty not very nice of them. I understand, of course, like, layoffs are normal, especially during a pandemic. But yeah, there was definitely there was definitely like a month and a half where I was like, oh God, I'm gonna get kicked out of the country during a pandemic when the borders are closed. And that was rough for me. But yeah, now I have a green card. I am incredibly grateful that I can stay in the country and just do whatever I want, pursue my dreams. What a freaking concept. Like, wow. So yeah, I am going to at least be taking a couple months off of doing full-time work and just kind of trying to see if I can make CC's Art Cafe a real thing. I mean, it is a real thing, don't get me wrong. I don't know. We'll see how this pans out. I'm really excited. I thought it would be fun to kind of document my first week of not having a salary. Super weird. Really exciting. I am scared. I would say I'm a little scared. I mean, I'm pretty risk averse, and this is a pretty risky move on my end. Part of me is like, well, I have the savings to do it, so even if I don't make any money, I will be okay for a long time because I'm a dragon, and I don't have any loans because my parents are the best. They're not the best, but they are the best in this case. I'm very grateful that I don't have any student loans. I know many people cannot say the same in this country. America is, wow. I have so many thoughts. Part of me is like, it'll be fine, and the other part of me is like, a resume gap doesn't look great, you know? But I also don't want to go back into UX design, I think. I actually get to take a chance on myself, and that's not something I've been able to do for like my whole life, right? Because in school it's like, you know where you're going. Like, you get the grades, you go to a good school, you have like your life planned for you, basically, because you have a goal, you have a degree to work towards, or graduation, high school graduation or something. You have something to work towards. Now it's like the great unknown. I get to just kind of figure it out. I don't know. We'll find out. Well, this morning I wrote my Patreon bi-weekly update because I was supposed to write it for Sunday, and because it was Labor Day weekend, I forgot. So I wrote it today. I think it's fine. I don't think my patrons will mind. And now I'm working on the digital goodie. I sketched it yesterday. This month I'm doing a month of mushroom paintings, and I had a lot of fun sketching out different ideas for things over the weekend, so I'm going to be working on that. I also want to finish this negative painting, which I started in my last studio vlog. It's at the end. It's like an hour long. This is what I mean. My videos are too long. I ramble for too long. It's been 6 minutes. I also need to start printing stickers for the September Patreon goodie bag because I'm trying to get it done a little bit early this month. I really want to do a shop update in October, so we're trying to get everything kind of done and out of the way. But I'm really excited about everything I'm making, so that's cool. I'm happy. I'm scared, but I'm very happy. And this week is also Alan's birthday, so I will be baking a cake with you all. So that'll be fun too. But yeah, I'm going to get back to work. I finished drawing this mushroom froggy. I finished drawing this mushroom umbrella with the froggy with a mushroom umbrella. And I think it turned out so cute. I'm so pleased with it. Someone suggested yesterday in my Patreon, in my Instagram stories, to draw a mushroom umbrella, and this is what I came up with, and I think I could maybe develop this into a standalone sticker because it's friggin' cute. I like it a lot. Hello friends, I have been a floor gremlin for the past 2 hours. I have been trying to print all of the stickers that I need for the Patreon goodie bags, and I have a good decent stack here, but I keep running into problems with my printer. So it is currently executing a deep cleaning again, because even though all of the ink cartridges are full, it keeps thinking that, like, I think the magenta is not showing up properly. So I have wasted so much sticker paper because it keeps printing this. Look at this. It's so ugly. It's like all yellow and like there's no pink. This is what it's supposed to look like. You see what I mean? It's very annoying. So I have been very frustrated and just kind of lying on my floor trying to get this figured out because my printer sits on the floor under my desk. But yeah, that's my progress. I also worked on some sketches. I really liked 2 of my sketches that I made over the weekend, so I went ahead and transferred them onto watercolor paper, just using the window when it was sunny out. and I'm really excited to paint this. But I really wanted to get all of these stickers printed today, so I'm just gonna continue sitting on the floor. Hello friends, it's Tuesday. It's a little noisy because I'm working on cutting Patreon stickers, so I have one sticker machine going. And I just got myself a little snack. This is a jelly drink, a lychee jelly drink from my local Asian market. It's not healthy, but it's very yummy. And I've been working on this painting. Oh, I dropped it. Working on this painting. So the clouds are pretty much done. And then I filled in the water with little fishies and plants, and now I'm just trying to figure out what to do with the whale, because I don't want to put too much texture in the whale. Because I feel like that would be a little too busy. So I'm trying to figure out exactly how to add the details to the whale. But overall, I think it's turning out really nice. I'm really happy with it. And other than that, once this is done, I have 2 other paintings I want to work on, and I have some stickers to design and stuff for the next Patreon goodie bag. But the main focus today will be cutting the stickers, and also I have to go to the grocery store later because I need to get ingredients, because we are making Alan's birthday cake today. It's been really nice setting my own hours and figuring shit out. Yesterday, I was gonna work on this yesterday, but then I didn't, and the reason is because I was troubleshooting my printer until about 9:30 p.m. and by the time I got everything printed and ready at like 9:40 p.m., I was tired. I didn't want to paint anymore. So yeah, I'm still trying to. I need to figure out. I talked to my friend yesterday, and she was modding me about having better work-life balance, because I have none. I have no work-life balance. I'm having fun. Alright, I'm gonna keep working on this, and I will talk to you later. Hi friends, it has been quite a few hours. It is 7:50 p.m. and I have cut a very decent stack of stickers. I finished cutting the sticker sheet, and I finished cutting 2 of the die cuts. Although actually one sheet of the little cat basket die cut got messed up, so I have to reprint one extra sheet and cut that one. But yeah, we made some decent progress. This was 45 pages of stickers that I cut, and then that was some more. So yeah, this is all I have left to cut. So I think we can do it tomorrow morning / Friday, and it'll all be good. It's good progress. I also I took a little bit of a break in the afternoon to do some knitting because I tend to get like I get like an afternoon slump. I don't know. I just get really sleepy, so I stopped forcing myself to try and work, and I took a little bit of break. Also, the lighting might be really weird. It's because of nighttime. But I did some sketches afterwards, so I did these 2 little mini canvas sketches that I'm pretty excited about. I want to do a couple of mini canvases to add to my shop, and I also did some sketches on the iPad. I did this sketch. Can you see it? It's a little mushroom. I think this is going to be the Patreon print next month. And then I did this one, which is a little frog. Can you even see it? I have no idea. It's a little froggy wizard, and he lives in a mushroom house, and he's leaving his house to go gather magical materials or something. I don't know. But I thought it was cute, so I sketched that. And I also sketched the first page in my new sketchbook because I didn't touch it last month. But it's a mushroom, and I got into a fight with my cola eraser because it sucks. So I forgot about that. But yeah. Also, my fingernails are blue because I was fighting with my printer yesterday. It's fine. Everything is fine. But yeah, I am going to stop working for the night because we need to go to the grocery store and get ingredients to make Alan's birthday cake. Alan, you gonna come? Alan just hit his arm on the door frame and it was really loud. Are you okay? Artie, are you okay?
There's no cushion.
Was it your funny bone?
No.
Oh, okay.
But there's no cushion on my body.
You wanna go? We have to go to Target too.
Can we go to the Chinese house closed?
It's closed. Hi friends, and happy Thursday. My hair is freshly washed, so it's a little damp, but I am a little sleepy. It is 11 o'clock. It's quite gloomy outside today. I woke up at 10, which is late for me, and it's because I was baking Alan's cake until 3 a.m. yesterday night. Yeah. It's not the prettiest cake because I, one, did not make enough frosting, and two, we lost a component of my piping tip kit, when we moved, and so I couldn't use my piping tips. So I had to make do with a knife and some spoons. But yeah, it's fine. The cake will taste good. I have been eating cake scraps for breakfast. And drinking Chinese tea. But the cake is an Earl Grey cake with chocolate ganache and vanilla frosting. I will leave the recipe below. The Earl Grey cake is pretty good, as exemplified by my cake scraps that I've been snacking on. I think the Earl Grey flavor could be a little stronger. So if I would make it again, I would probably like maybe double or triple the amount of Earl Grey I steep. Yeah, so that's just my little note. Also, it's quite sweet, so I would maybe cut the sugar a little bit. But I don't have a super sweet tooth. I think it depends on your sugar level preference. But yeah, anyway, it's Alan's birthday today. Very exciting. I have his present is up there. It's been in plain sight for about 2 months. He has not noticed. It's because I wrapped it in craft paper, so you can't tell that it's like special. But I'm going to draw on the wrapping paper today before he opens it. And the main thing for work that I actually do, for my little art dreams that I need to do, is edit my video, because I am posting a Plan With Me tomorrow. So should be pretty quick and easy. My Plan With Me's are generally pretty short because I do a very simple layout. I keep it very simple. I tried to make it fancy, and I don't use it if it's fancy. So today's gonna be a sleepy day, but that's fine. I guess that's the nice thing about setting my own hours and like kind of doing the fun employed / self-employed life. If I'm tired, I can just kind of take a chill day.
Oh, you did great this time.
This is so hard. Oh, the lighting is so bad, it's so yellow. Look how cute it is. Hello friends! So you might hear some noise again, but I just finished streaming and it was very fun. We worked on 2 stickers, which we finished. I'm turning my iPad now, so I will just put them here, but it's a little froggy lizard on a mushroom and a little tree stump, and I think they're going to be the stickers for the Patreon goodie bag next month. So yeah, and now I'm back to cutting stickers. I rated for the first time. I rated Mai. She's adorable. Yeah, so that was fun. What else? That's about it. I think for today I am going to work on getting all the rest of the stickers cut. I want to do some painting. I need to film something for my Patreon video. I didn't do that much work yesterday. I finished my video, and that was really the big thing that I had planned and wanted to finish. And apart from that, didn't really do that much else. What else did I do? Oh yeah, I got I got stuff in the mail. I got my new notepads. It's supposed to be like a cafe window, and yeah, I'm really happy with them. The paper is super thick. I ordered them from Jukebox, and yeah, the paper is really thick. I was really surprised. I think the printing turned out pretty good. It's a little bit darker than what I thought it would look, but I'm pretty happy with it. I think it's cute. And then I also got my new thank you cards in the mail. I ordered these from Got Print, and it's a cat in a window. And then on the back, it's just my thank you note. But yeah, so when I do my shop update next month, probably, you will probably be getting these in the mail because I only have this many of the old thank you cards left. So once these are out, I will start putting these in. But yeah, I'm happy. Also, my outfit feels very fall today. I think it's pretty cute. I love overalls. Hello friend, my camera battery is about to die, so I'm gonna very quickly show you, but I just finished painting this mushy painting, which I think turned out quite cute, and then this one, I tried out my new sketchbook, and I really like how it turned out. This sketchbook, I think my thoughts are that it doesn't handle large washes very well, but the paper is thick enough where it doesn't buckle, as you can tell. And I used quite a bit of water, and it's smooth enough that I can add colored pencil to it, and like it gives you like the perfect texture, because I find that the Arches paper is a little bit too textured. I have cold press Arches paper. I find that that's a little bit too textured for pencil color, but this one seems to be perfect. So I think I'm gonna use this one for a lot of mixed media studies, and I'm very excited about that. But yeah, I filmed painting both of these. Originally I was gonna make this my print for Patreon, but maybe I will make it the stamp. I'm not sure. I feel like it's not really detailed enough for me to justify it as a print. I'm not sure. I'll decide. I will decide sometime in the future. But yeah, it is 6:38 now. I need to go make some pasta, and at 7 my little sister is gonna call, and so I'm gonna take the rest of the night off. I might film a little bit of Hera and I Skyping, but probably unlikely. And then, no. And then I have to drop one card. Silvergate, bye-bye. So these are putting that in the video. Bronze Gate,
but it's too late now. Because we just finished playing
a different board game.
Yeah.
Hello friends, and this is just me coming in to thank you for watching this video of my first week being fun-employed slash self-employed. We had a really good day on Saturday. We had a good first half of the day on Saturday. we went and got brunch with a friend, and we went to a board game store. And then we went and picked up some Cajun food for dinner, and then we played board games. I also got food poisoning on Saturday, which is why Saturday was an amazing day, but that's okay. We don't know what gave me the food poisoning, but I seem to be okay now, so that's good. And then on Sunday, I was still feeling pretty sick. I worked on packing up all of my Patreon goodie bags into glassine bags and packed some orders, and then I was originally going to stream, but because I was feeling sick, I decided to take it easy, and I kind of just spent the rest of the night playing Stardew Valley. So that's how I ended my week. But yeah, as always, I hope you enjoyed this video. We're trying out like a weekly vlog format. So let me know if you like that, or if you prefer my very chunky hour-long, month-long vlogs. Thank you always for watching and for your support. I'm so excited about this new chapter in my life. I'm excited to take a chance on myself. Every time I think about it, I'm like, wow, what a big friggin' deal that I get to do this. And it's all thanks to people like you who watch my videos and like my art on Instagram and on Twitter, and share my work and buy from my shop, or are part of my Patreon, support me on Patreon. All of these little things that might be like $1 or $5 or like $10, or if you're one of those wildly wonderful people who spend more than that in my shop. The reason that I am attempting to do what I am attempting to become a full-time artist on my own, self-employed, all that, is because of you guys. Like, that's friggin' wild. So yeah, I appreciate you so much. Just, that's it. Alright. Thank you all for watching. I am going to sign off now because I am starting a new vlog. The reason my face might look a little puffy is because it is 6 in the morning. So you can guess what I am attempting to do for this next week. But yeah, alright. Yeah, bye. Thank you so much.